Okay. Hi, everybody. So, I listened to Chalene Johnson had a podcast recently on her Build Your Tribe podcast, and it was all about goal setting in the next 90 days. And she had, like Erin said, very tangible things that I got amazing notes from and am working on myself right now. But 10 different goals. Actually, there's 11 goals that we need to be focusing on. And what I told my team is spend September planning out what these goals are so that October, November, and December, you are just rocking those goals, okay? So that's kind of what I told everybody to do. But I will jump in because there's 10 of them or 11 of them, and it will probably take me a while to get through it all. So the first goal that she said was to set a goal related to people who help you. So this means that you are, this could be a spouse, this could be a business partner, this could be a mentor. You want to do something for that person, do something special for that person to make them feel amazing. So like I said, sending a gift to your mentor that has, spent some extra time with you, or sending thank you cards to, your new coaches. Something as simple as that. We'll talk about spouses later. So she did mention spouse, but we've got another goal related to spouse later. Do something for your team. I'm planning a dinner for my team coming up in October. So things like that to just really make those people feel special in your life that are helping you. So that's your number one goal. And so that's just like a few things that you can do throughout the 90 days. She didn't really specifically say do one a week or, do what feels comfortable for you. But definitely have some of those planned out for the next 3 months. I would at least say one a month, just so that you're continuing on with that. So that's the first goal. Set a goal related to somebody that has helped you. The second goal is investing in something that scares you that can move your business forward. So for me, that's creating a website. It could be a new iPhone. If you've got a really old iPhone and it's, slow, and you don't have no memory, you can't take any pictures, you can't take any videos, all those kinds of things. Invest in a new phone, invest in a new computer. If you really don't have a computer that's working for you, get out there and get something that's going to help push your business forward. But like I said, it could be a website, it could be education. If you want to do, she obviously talked about her, Marketing Impact Academy or something like that. But, if there's any sort of education out there that costs money, and it has to be something that costs money, because if you put that money into it, you're going to fully utilize it, right? You're not going to just put money into something and then never use it. So it has to be something that you have to invest in. So that's number 2. Number 3 goes with number 2. So number 3 is schedule at least 3 hours of implementation of that, whether it's education or website or whatever, each week for the next 90 days. So that's 3 hours a week. Doesn't really sound like much, but it will add up over time too. So, if that's 3 weeks of figuring out how to create a blog, or 3 weeks of figuring out how to create a website, or learning your new computer and all of the things that it can do, but spend that time and don't move forward to another task until you really spent time understanding that. So any questions so far as we go? Okay, I'm going to move on to number 4. Number 4, each week, do something for your significant other to feel incredibly significant. So that's every week for the next 12 weeks, and plan it out. Literally sit there, write down 12 different things that you're going to do for your spouse every single week. And it could be something as simple as putting a little note in their car as they, drive off for work that morning or something like that. Giving them a massage, or just doing something, taking them out for a date that week. Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be, anything that costs money, but doing something to make them feel significant. Because if they feel significant in your life, then they're going to understand. It's going to help when you're also spending a lot of time on your Beachbody business, right? So we're spending, doing 1 power hour, 2 power hours. We're taking time away from our significant others at night like we are right now. But if you're still continually doing things for them that make them feel significant in your life, that you're not pushing them away, it's going to help grow you as your business, because you're not going to be worried about what your significant other is thinking, and they're going to want to help you too. So I would definitely, this is one of the goals. You sit there, you write out 12 things that you're going to do so that you have a plan and you're not like last minute thinking, oh, I haven't done anything for him or her this week. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? If you have a plan, you don't even have to think about it. So number 5 is commit to do that thing that moves your business forward. So this could be a multitude of different things for us. It really depends upon your business and what you're comfortable with. Chalene had mentioned that for her, one of the most impactful things for her business is doing videos and video education. So, she's like, of course, I'd rather be doing sweaty selfies and videos of me working out and stuff like that. But that obviously doesn't always move her business forward all the time. So committing to doing something X number of hours each week for that one thing that moves your business forward. So if it's creating content on your like page or sending invitations, make sure that you are setting a specific number of hours that you're going to be sending invitations throughout the week, and stick to that. So if you really and you can literally, like Erin said, reverse engineer this and say, I'm going to spend 1 hour every single day, and it's going to be from 5 to 6 in the morning sending out invitations and connecting with people. So make sure that you commit to that, write it down. And that's the other thing that I should have said, I should have prefaced all of this with, is as you're writing down all of your notes today, go back to it, then write down all of your goals, then take pictures of it. And then after you have pictures of it, put it into a Word document or a PowerPoint or whatever you want to do, print it out, put copies of all this everywhere so that you have it in front of you all the time, so you're not forgetting about some of these goals that you have and these things that you need to work on. So anyway, that's kind of a sidetrack. So number 5 is committing to doing that thing that moves your business forward, whatever number of hours per week. Number 6 is, and she kind of laughed at this one, but what are you going to give up in the next 90 days? So you have to give up something, even if it is just a part of something. So as an example, obviously TV is probably one of the bigger things for a lot of people. So, you're going to have to pick a show and give it up or, don't watch all of the Today Show, watch, only the segments that you like, whatever it is. Or it could be, and she threw out an example of, a guy that might golf like 5 times a week. Obviously you don't need to golf 5 times a week. Maybe you cut that down to 2 times a week and spend that extra time working your business and doing those things that you need to be doing to push your business forward. So figure out what it is that you're going to give up. One thing for me that I thought of, because I honestly don't watch TV at all. I was like, I scroll news feeds too much. I sit there and I scroll Facebook news feeds, and I don't know how much time that takes up, but I need to figure that out and kind of cut that out, because obviously, and I should not be doing that during my power hours, basically what I'm saying too. I mean, I think there are other times of the day that it's okay, but not during power hour. So anyway, figure out what you're going to give up in those next 90 days so you can get more time on those things and move your business forward. Number 7 is to set a weekly fitness goal for 90 days. So, and this kind of goes along with what we're doing with Beauty and the Beast, but she's like, this is not a weight loss goal. This is just something that you're going to do for the next 90 days. Obviously, I've kind of got that already out. I'm doing Body Beast for the next 90 days. But it has to be measurable. So it could be like, I'm going to be doing, 6 days of working out, and 3 days are going to be cardio, 3 days are going to be strength, whatever it is. But it is not at all tied to weight loss or inches lost or anything like that. It is literally just to get your body into being more active. And I think, and she mentioned this too, but like the more that you're physically fit, the more your mental health is better too. So definitely set that weekly fitness goal for 90 days. Okay, so number 8 is to set a weekly goal of restoration, which I thought this was really, I don't know, it was nice. It was something that I don't ever think about. I don't ever think about what am I going to do to kind of treat myself in a way, but it has nothing to do with productivity at all. So whatever it is that you're doing, for restoration, it should have 0 impact on anything that has to do with your business. It is mainly just for you to clear your head. It should be completely pure joy, is what she said. So this could be going out to dinner with girlfriends. This could be sleeping in. This could be going to get a massage, but completely non-business related, and you should be doing it every single week. So once a week, you should be doing something for yourself. For me, I've been getting up really early lately. So for me on the weekends, I'm going to sleep in. and it's either Saturday or Sunday, and I'm kind of going to leave that to be depending upon what's going on the weekends. But, sleeping in has been really nice and getting to just cuddle with the family. So that was mine. Number 9 is to schedule one mastermind. And she said one mastermind, but I think that depending upon the people that you get together to do this, it could be a monthly thing, a weekly thing, whatever works for you guys. But it's a small group of business-minded people that you trust, that you feel like have a lot that you could learn from. It does not have to be people that are Beachbody coaches. In fact, she suggested to find somebody outside of the business completely, a different entrepreneur, somebody that started their own hair salon that or just anything like that. But you ask them to listen to the Chalene podcast as well so that they understand what the purpose of this mastermind is. But it's literally to get together and learn from each other, learn what's working for their business, what's not working for their business, and share social media things that are working for each other. But I think it's a good idea. I mean, I've not really thought about getting together with people outside of Beachbody, but I do think that they could probably bring a lot of perspective for us as well. So, and probably a lot of stuff about social media that we don't even know, because we're learning from a lot of Beachbody coaches, and that's great, but there's a lot of other people out there that are using social media in different ways. So schedule one mastermind. It could be more than that. You can make it a regular thing. It just, it's all up to you, but schedule a mastermind. Number 10 is to set a specific 90-day goal that is related to your earnings. So this is this was kind of lower on the list, I think, on purpose, because obviously we don't want to be completely driven by money, but at the same time, it is going to drive us as well. So go back, look at what you've been earning, look at what you want to earn in the next 90 days, and then again, reverse engineer that, figure out how many challenge packs you need to sell to hit that goal, and have that all written out and all in front of you so that and you're continuing on that path. But it is important for us to see the financials of what we're doing as well. So that's the 10 main goals that she talked about. And I will review that again from the beginning. But number 11 is your push goal. And so obviously, Chalene's got the book out called 30-Day Push. And the push goal is basically what we will do to enable number 10 to happen. So number 10 was obviously to set that specific financial goal. So you have to write out all of as many ideas as you have that are going to help make number 10 happen. Because, and I like this because, a lot of us like to visualize, and a lot of us like to believe in, the power of positive thinking. But we're not going to hit number 10 with power of positive thinking. It's going to help, but it's not going to get us there. So you've got to write out those ideas and add that into your power hour and figure out how you're going to get number 10 to happen. So whether that's starting, a men's only group that might put you out of your comfort zone, but it also taps into a whole different market that you haven't gotten into, or, whatever. You can come up with a ton of different ideas, but start just brainstorming and coming up with new things. And you can do that with your mastermind too. So number 11 is your push goal. Okay. So I will kind of review the 10 again. So number 1 was to set a goal related to people who help you. Number 2 is investing in something that scares you that can move your business forward. Number 3 was scheduling 3 hours of implementation of that investment for the next 90 days. Number 4 was doing something significant, or doing something to make your significant other feel significant every week. And then number 5 was committing to doing that thing that moves your business forward X number of hours per week, and you kind of determine what that is. Number 6 is what are you going to do to give up? What are you going to give up in those next 90 days to be able to have more time to do this? Number 7 was to set your weekly fitness goal. Number 8 was to set a weekly goal of restoration. Number 9 was to schedule a mastermind. And number 10 was to set your specific 90-day goal related to your earnings. So, and then number 11 was your push goal to achieve that. So like I said, in the end, she talked about, what you need to do to actually visualize this and have these goals in front of you. So you're not just writing them down and then forgetting about them, but write it out, take pictures of it, put it into a Word document, whatever it is that makes sense. And then print out as many copies as you want. Put them on your refrigerator, share them with your partner, share them with your family members, have it in your car, whatever it is, so that you are constantly thinking about what these goals are and how you're going to achieve them and what you need to do. And then I know we've talked about this before in previous meetings, but this is kind of my own 2 cents, but having a great planner and specifically writing out those times in your planner of when you're going to be doing these things. So when are you going to work on your website or your blog? When are you going to work on your content? When are you going to send your invites? Having specific time set out is going to make it so much more manageable, because obviously we've got a lot going on. We've got to get our workout in. We've got to get our meal prepping in. We've got a lot of stuff to do on top of our, household duties and everything else that's going on. So if you have it set up, it's not going to seem too overwhelming as it might seem initially. So that's all I've got.
I thought that was great, Ryan. And thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for sharing all of that. What I'm wondering is when you guys, I actually want you to unmute yourself here, team, because what I want to hear from you all is when you look at this list of 10, because I think 11 is something that you will have to kind of think about. What is it? What is your big goal that you're pushing for? What do you have to do? Those are the tangibles. But which one of these goals is the one that you kind of read and you're like, I don't know how to do that, or I don't have any ideas? Is there any of these that you look at and you're kind of not sure what that means for you, that you may need to brainstorm? Or are there any of these that jump out to you that you've got question marks that pop up when you look at it? We all just got Shalene's little notification. Yeah, go ahead, Nikki.
Coach Glitter.
Oh, Coach Glitter. Sorry. Yeah.
I love her.
I know. She's super cool.
Investing in something that scares me, and that scares me threefold, because like you see me hiding in a corner right now, working, up to 16 extra hours at work while working this business, so I'm obviously working really hard towards a very big goal right now. And so investing in something else at this point, I'm literally sweating right now, just thinking about it. I don't know what I could invest in. I know what I probably could in the future.
What do you need to invest in?
I need to invest in my technology. I need to invest in like a new laptop or something.
Okay.
So that I have better technology that functions on the regular. Mm-hmm. So, that's going to take some moolah that I'm already have, dog-eared for something else. But I guess what I'm investing in right now is paying off that debt. So at some point I can get to there. Does that make sense? I don't know if that really is it.
It's not. But it means what are you going to get in your hands that's going to move your business forward?
Yeah. That's too scary for me.
And it is scary. And that's the point.
Yeah.
Is that I'm going to do this because I am drop dead serious. And I know I need this to do this business better, or to work my business better, to be more efficient, to be more productive. It's like one of the first things I did was buy an iPhone, because I was still in the dark ages with a flip phone or something. And that was a scary purchase for me. I saved up money, and it was one of those points where I was like, wow, I just bought myself the new iPhone. And I did that with my Beachbody commissions. That was really actually inspiring for me. And that was scary. And it was something we didn't used to have money for. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it has to be something you really have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Like Shalene's Confidence Academy, or whatever she calls it, so seminars, trainings, going to what's the Platinum Edge, that Christine Dwyer's big conference that she has, doing things like that. A lot of people who go to Summit have zero money to go to Summit, but they figure it out. They sell stuff in a garage sale. They sell things on Craigslist to make those things happen, to invest in moving their business forward, because they know those things are game changers. So yeah, it has to it has to be, I think, now, and we have to be able to touch it or go there or use it or enjoy it in the next 90 days.
I think I'll talk to my success partner about it.
I think you should. Anybody else have any question marks on any of these or ones that are like red flag?
The mastermind.
Go ahead.
Mastermind, that one sort of makes me sweat because
The mastermind.
I'm so limited on time. I mean, time is really valuable. So everything is, booked. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, now I can't really think of who. So I've got to reach out and meet people and figure that out. So that was
and it could be, it could be anybody too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a business owner either, I don't think. I feel like it could be anybody that could give you a different perspective on what you're doing. So I don't know if you necessarily have to reach out and find somebody that you don't know, but it could be, you know what I mean?
I was even thinking like girls from church, people like that just can help you be better and that you can talk to that like are a totally different perspective.
Yes.
You just really helped me because I came up with an idea. So thanks. My daughter
awesome.
is very business minded and she runs 2 businesses from home, and I'll meet with her. So
yes. Good. Oh, good. Well, and I'm part of a mastermind, but we are Beachbody coaches, but we're from different teams.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps me a lot too. And we meet every Thursday on Zoom, no matter what. My daughter could be like crazy she's home with me on Thursdays. It's not ideal for me at all. It's not ideal for one of the other coaches, Jamie, but we make it happen. And every time we talk, really, really good things come from it. And if anything, it's just a chance to talk to somebody else that can just relieves just some pressure, some stress. And it's also very revitalizing too, I think.
I'm in a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love this?
Nikki, I can hear you. Okay.
I'm sorry. I have, wait, here, look at, this is what I'm dealing with right now.
Oh, she's fine. I think is she on our team?
This is my friend Jamie working her butt. And yes, I've been trying to convince her to coach with me for a long time because this girl,
I just make
Jamie, let me see your face.
Business. Jamie, this is Erin. And she would love for you to be on our team.
Some other girl tried to recruit me.
Oh no, nobody else is recruiting you. You're my girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still recording this, by the way. I was like, wait, am I still recording? I'm going to stop the recording now. You can get more of the Q&A later. Just chat with us in person.